Welcome back, viewers. It's time for us to shift our focus on the Sunday showdown. It's finally here. One of the biggest cricketing rivalry in the world is all set to kick off at the Chepauk Stadium today in Chennai. And India and Australia will be eager to start their campaigns on a winning note. And the stage is set, viewers, for a thrilling encounter between India and Australia. They will be locking horns at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chepauk, which has favoured many spinners over the years. It is a very favourable ground for spinners of both the teams. Both the teams have packed a good spin bowling battery, but India will be banking on that home advantage because they have a very good record at Chepauk, and the pitch is typically slow and turning, which will suit their spinners. Now, what we have to watch out for is the battle between Hardik Pandya and Adam Zampa, because Hardik Pandya and Zampa, the rivalry is well known across the world. Hardik Pandya has faced about 71 deliveries. He has scored about 100 runs, but Zampa has an upper hand because he has dismissed Hardik Pandya 4 times with an average of 25. And Hardik Pandya, although he has been dismissed for about 4 times by Adam Zampa, his strike rate remains at 140. Let's now look at another important face-off, which is Kohli versus Josh Hazlewood, because Kohli, we know that he is a master blaster after Sachin Tendulkar. He is set to break all records, but when it comes to facing Aussies, Hazlewood has an upper hand because Kohli so far has faced about 10 overs of Josh Hazlewood's bowling, but he has scored only about 38 runs and has been dismissed 4 times and has a very low average of just 9.5. Let's also listen in to Karishma, who got us a ground report from Chepauk last evening.
It's the big match today. It's the opener here in Chennai at the Chepauk, India versus Australia. And as always, Indian fans have come here to the ground. There's some of them who have come from the United States of America, especially for the World Cup. You can see face painting is going on. They are getting the India flag done on their faces. So if I can ask you, how excited are you for the match today?
Very excited. And we can't wait for India to win this game.
And what is going to be the mood like? Do you think India is going to have an easy win over Australia?
Of course, Jai Bharat.
And what is going to be the cheering like in the stadium? What is it that we're going to hear when you go inside the stadium and Virat Kohli is hitting a 4 or Rohit Sharma is hitting a 6?
It's a couple of Indian players are playing very well. That's the thing. We're going to see that seat.
So how is it going to be inside the stadium? शोर कैसे मचाओगे यार? थोड़ा सा वो तो बता दो स्टेडियम के अंदर जब
India, 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 India.
And who is going to be a special message? किस player को देना चाहेंगे? Who do you think is going to score a century today? Or who do you think is going to be a big problem from Australia today?
Bumrah.
I think Rohit Sharma is going to start with century.
I have one person here who has a very big India flag over here, sir. एक बार आप बहुत देर से झंडा भी लहरा रहे हैं. क्या कहना चाहेंगे इंडियन टीम को? आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
हिंदी नहीं, तमिल बोल.
So obviously a lot of local crowd is well here, for the Indian contingent, for the Indian team over here. Very, very excited. Like I said, face painting going on. They are from US who have specially come to support the Indian team for the World Cup. So any special message to any player you want to see doing well today?
Oh, absolutely. Rohit Sharma is going to crack it today.
I think it's going to be Virat Kohli's World Cup. I think this is probably going to be his best World Cup ever.
Best World Cup ever?
Yep.
It does sound like a couple of Virat Kohli fans here.
Yes, of course, Virat Kohli all the way. King Kohli.
And see, he has a phone cover as well that is of Virat Kohli. So that is the craze of Virat Kohli here in Chennai. And like I said, big match today. Guys, one last roar for the Indian team that is going to be taking on Australia today. How is it going to be inside?
Electrifying. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so loud. I can't wait to see. Everybody's going to...
Can we get a demo? So there you have it. The Indian team is going to have a lot of support here at the Chepauk. All these fans are going to be inside screaming their loudest for the Indian team.
Well, that was Karishma bringing in fan reactions from outside M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chepauk. The fans are roaring for Hitman and the men in blue, but the support is for Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. Let's take a look at how Virat Kohli has fared against Australia in the one-day international format. He has played about 45 matches, a strike rate of 95.34. His highest score against Australia is 123, and he has amassed 2,228 runs against the Kangaroos in the ODI format. In fact, he has also averaged more than 50 runs against Australia. Let's take a look at how Hitman averages and also how he has scored against the Kangaroos when it comes to the ODIs. 43 matches, 2,332 runs, 95.53 strike rate, high score of a double ton, 209 viewers, and Rohit averages close to 60 versus Australia. That's a big number because 60 average means that every match Rohit has played against Australia has scored a half century. Let's look at also a world-class player, Steve Smith, who belongs to Australia, and he will be a major trouble for Team India going forward into the match. 23 matches he's played against India, 1,260 runs at a strike rate of 103.9. His high score is just one short of 150 at 149. Steve Smith averages over 50 versus India. He has 5 tons to his name against the men in blue. Let's take a look at explosive David Warner. He is the opening pair, that opening batsman that India will have to skittle out sooner or later. He will be a problem. Warner versus India in ODIs. He has played 24 matches, 1,174 runs with a strike rate close to 100, and his high score is about 128 not out. Warner averages 51.04. He has scored 3 tons and 950 viewers against the men in blue. Let's look at the bowlers, and also let's take a look at how the match will pan out at 2:30 p.m. The toss will happen anytime soon, and all eyes will be on this biggest face-off of one of the world's most biggest rivalry. We'll slip into a short break now. More news and updates will continue on the other side.